Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Pisces weekend vibe from our guides messages for February the 24th and the 25th. So let's jump in and see what we need to know, expect, and what's coming into us. The dog shows up. This is the dog and a dog close up, and pleasure with a close friend. So you might be getting together this weekend, planning a meal out or going for coffee or maybe you're going to get involved in some sort of an event. Maybe you're going to go to a movie or you're going to go to a concert, but you're definitely going to be spending time with someone who you care about on a social level. But this is a close friend, somebody who you may be your BFF or your best friend here. This could also be your life partner who you feel is also your best friend. So you're going to be enjoying something beautiful this weekend socially and spending time with them, sharing dialogue, laughing and being cheery and having a wonderful time. So my fellow Pisces, I'm having a dinner party tonight to honor Andre's, my husband's, and my birthday, and a friend of mine's birthday. So we're getting together, two couples, and we're going to have dinner together here at my home. So looking forward to that. So definitely I'm going to have pleasure with close friends myself. Coming in with that, we have the moving on card. Now we know that the 6 here of moving on is indicative of the 6 of swords, and we're about to go on a much-needed journey to leave the past behind. And it lets us know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in our life is coming to an end. But in traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going towards something and going forward and crossing over water or even moving abroad, because it shows, 6 swords in in a boat with somebody. Calmer waters are ahead of us, and with all the lessons we've learned from the past experiences, we're approaching a period now we've grown into, and we're so much stronger for it. We've learned from our past. The healing process is coming into us too, and now we can set our goals and our desires and our objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because our mind is more settled and less worried now, synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into our life for our highest good, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. But we're taking only those in our boat with us, okay, that support us, that love us, that have the same goals, likes, and dislikes, and want to be part of this new adventure, a new part of our journey. There's still going to be a few challenges coming in, but nothing that we've had to experience in the past, those lessons we've learned, and now we've got the freedom this weekend to go out there and do something new. You might be walking away from a situation that wasn't working out for you, and this is the weekend you've decided that, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change my ways, and I'm going to let go of those things, and I'm moving forward in a brand new direction because I know it's the best for my greater good. Coming in next, we have the torch, and it says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Well, being able to see the light, right? Being able to see light at the end of the tunnel, being able to have a clear sight line, knowing what it is we want. We're developing here, but we're also developing, some of us, more intuitiveness, more psychic abilities, if that's possible. Some of you may just be tapping into that, but trust me, you have all those gifts within you that all you have to do is surrender to them and trust them. And you're going to find that things will start to be more visual. Things will start to be more open to you. New things are going to come in that you're going to want to accept more. But you're going through a development here right now where you're going to see some more awareness and be more enlightened. And by doing that, when we do have those epiphanies and we have those aha moments where we do get to see things like that, we have an understanding now, and we can accept things as they are. Coming in with that, we've got the balance card, and we know that the balance card is the card of strength. So, excuse me, it's an important time right now to know that we're stronger than we actually believe we are, and it's the need for balance we need and harmony in our inner life, as well as what's surrounding us in our physical world. And this denotes that same lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. So we need to be tweaking those things and being able to see things differently from a higher perspective. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even our career at this time when we're having to balance something. It's also being shown to us to make us realize that what we perceive to be happening around us is really an externalization of an inner process or a conflict that maybe we could be currently experiencing. So is opening our eyes, right, to our inner self and looking deeply into that. This is a card that says we need to step up and look at things in a more open way. Be open to look at things here where we're going to be moving forward in a new direction, right? Having balance. This actually, as I'm looking at this looks like temperance, but it's not temperance because we have the wings behind the guy. But I do see that it's the card of balance. It's a card of saying we need to take ourselves to center. We need to know that we can look at different things in different ways, right? Getting an understanding here. Maybe, it's not jumping in the heat of the moment and spewing off words we can't take back, but stepping back, balancing ourselves to see the whole picture so that we can be more peaceful when we make choices and decisions, or even in conversations with people this weekend. So look at things in a more understanding manner. In other words, if you feel that you may be getting involved in some sort of challenging, heated discussion, step back and say to yourself, why? Why is this happening? Why are they acting this way? Why are they saying these things? What's triggered this? And you'll be able to look at things from a different perspective, to look at things in a kinder, more compassionate way without jumping in. So strength also can be great resistance. Being able to hold back, that takes a lot of strength, biting your tongue and not jumping in, and giving them a sparring partner, in other words. And you can't fight with yourself. So if you don't jump in there like that, they're not going to be able to fight with you or have an argument with you. So think about that. You're going through some spiritual development, my beautiful Pisces, and this is a time where we're going to have more patience, tolerance, and compassion for other people as we transition and make these changes throughout 24. Now, coming in, we've got the chain of events that will affect our lives. So every footprint, every footstep forward we're making is creating something here. And we're moving forward towards something. And we know that a link is a very strong connection, right? So you could be connecting with people this weekend that could be very instrumental in how your future is going to unfold, whether it's in a loving relationship or whether it's in a work relationship. But definitely, I think you're creating something new here, and you want this strength here of having that stability and not feeling fragile. This is not about something breaking here. This is about something connecting, something strong, and it comes in with the heart chakra. So the heart chakra, as we know, is an amazing chakra. It has to do with healing. It has to do with, how we feel about things and the love we carry. And it is the color green. Green is a color of healing, right? It's the element of air, and it's the card of love. So, this is all about how we feel love and compassion and harmony in relationships and in healing, right? We talked about that here with the balance card. And it's believed to be the link between our mind, body, and soul. The link between our mind, body, and soul. See the link coming in here? Wow. So balancing this area may take a while for us, but we should allow all the time that we need so that the healing energy can get through and flow freely. And also by loving ourselves and others, as well as learning forgiveness, we'll become more attuned with spirit. So very amazing that this heart chakra came out of the deck, and we're definitely going through some sort of transformation here, some sort of compassion and understanding and enlightenment, and some development here, and it's often spiritual. So leaning into things in a more compassionate way this weekend. Now we've got the wishbone, and it says a wish is going to be granted. Well, that's clear and concise. What have we been manifesting? What have we been meditating and praying for? And goals we've been working towards, a wish that we want. So this may be the weekend, my beautiful fellow Pisces, that you're going to see that come into fruition. You're going to see it materialize. Our next card is 3, and it's partnerships and alliances. And this card is, the card of getting together with others, the card of strength. The card that's, this particular card is, it we're understanding, or we're now starting to see the fruits of our labor taking seed and blossom right now, giving ourselves credit for how far we've come right now. There may still be a lot to do, but we need to watch out for synchronicities which could bring opportunities to form these connections, or even unexpected alliances that may create new ones. Okay, we talked about connecting with people here. So these could assist us in gathering resources for future projects. So getting together with others here, not doing this alone, all right? Going out there and connecting and collaborating with the right people who have the same goals. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If we give too much, whereas our partner gives too little, it will leave us feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the unit, right? Resentment. Disappointment. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. It reminds us that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. We need to have an open mind when listening to others at this time. So getting together, partnering up, these alliances, joining forces, creating a strong strength of a link here, but understanding and taking our time to be patient through this process this weekend. Wow, amazing. But you're moving on in a new direction, and it's going to be a better one. And we're going to have a clear sight line now, what it is we want to do. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is our weekend vibe from our guide's message. And I wish you a beautiful weekend here, prosperous, happy, healthy. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And remember, I'll see you tomorrow on my live at 3 p.m. with Ann Ellis Angels. Come on in and get a message from Spirit. See you soon.